Breaking news with Paul Toole.
Hello and a very warm welcome. The Cal League, the first Crip softball league in Los Angeles, presents its coffee table book of 500 Black Unity pictures by author L.A. Nutt. The Cal League uplifting families, communities and ending the sickness of gang violence that has plagued black communities for over 50 years. The Cal League players, former Crips on 11 teams, backed by their communities, create a safer environment for all LA communities. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.
What makes you righteous? You see, I don't smoke, I don't drink. I won't fornicate and I won't commit adultery. I don't smoke dope. And I say all my prayers every day. And I give whatever I can in charity. And what else do you do? Well, what do you mean, what else? Is there something else? That's nothing. That's vanity. So you don't smoke, so what? So you don't drink. You don't use drugs. So what? What are you doing to better the condition of others? What are you doing to reform where you live? And if you do nothing to reform society with the knowledge you have received, then you are guilty of concealing knowledge. And that is a cardinal sin.
Hey, Jaquez, this what I found in his room, man.
This the gun?
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, man. Where is he at?
He inside the house.
Damn. What is going on with you in this gun situation in your mama's house?
It's for my ops.
For your ops? What you know about an op at 16 years old?
They show up, I get them. I use that for my protection.
Son, that's not the way this world gonna work. You need a gun for your protection for some ops at 16 years old?
Yep.
You supposed to be doing better than that. Why you got that smile on your face? This is not a laughing matter. This is serious. You understand that?
Yeah.
Why are you talking back to your mom?
Because she don't listen to me and she be acting all crazy.
Your mama acting crazy? Are you being serious right now?
Yes.
You can't be right now. So what's this about you not going to school and shit and you hanging with the wrong crew coming in late carrying guns and shit? What is your problem?
I don't care.
You don't care? You don't?
Nope.
Do you need to talk to somebody, son? You need some counseling or something?
No.
So what the fuck is your problem? Because you're making me think something wrong with you. You know I love you, right?
Yeah.
So what is wrong with you?
Nothing.
Get that smile off your face. Nothing what?
I don't care.
You don't care. So do you know what prison is like? You ready to die and go to...
Hey, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Crip, man. Welcome back. We back in the house again, man. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Yeah, man, today, man, is a good day, man. You know, it was hot outside. You know, I got my workout in a little early today. You know, feel good out here, you know, in LA. We back again with the same agenda, man. No more in 24, man. we don't need no more goofies in 24. You know, we don't need no more goofies in 24. Um, today's show is about the video probably that you just seen, you know. Um, where these youngsters is going, man. What is what it's like dealing with these people. Now, I'm gonna play it again in a minute, this video is serious, whether it's stage, fake, I don't know, because you can't be serious, the t-shirt, some people say people will make stuff up. I don't know but the topic of what is going on with that guy and his son, if whether that's fake, real, or whatever, that's a real situation right there. That's taking place really in everyday life. Chicago, North Carolina, Arkansas, you know, it's just that if it's taking place here in Compton and Watts and the West Side and South Central Inglewood, it's all some bullshit to it, you know. And that guy is suffering from GAMD. Now, what is not fake? What is not fake is the fact that that guy has GAMD, and it's full blown at this particular time. You know, if you refer to the book, I know. Look, it's not a shameless plug. It's reality. It's what's taking place. This is your child. This is every kid in America right here that is affected by GAMD. You know, his ops of whatever it is that he think that is going on in his brain. And this is what gang prevention is up against, man. They up against this type of situation every day. That's starting in every home, with this dude here. Now they gotta make their way, but now they gotta make their way to the streets. And then people like me gotta deal with them, or they deal with this dude. Who was leading that kid right there? Where he get the gun from? All these questions. This is just basic, man. If your child come outside and he talking about he got ops, he need a burner and all that, and he 16 and he stand with you and you don't know nothing about it, what he getting into or whatever, that's because of economic depression, because of environmental depression, because of spiritual depression. All that is a weight that's on the back of all these adolescents. Then you throw in social media with all that, with these kids. See, he has classic GAMD, gang addiction, mental disorder, but it's wrapped around social media for his age. Everybody that's 18 right now that joined the gang is strictly behind social media. It doesn't have almost anything to do with his everyday. It's pretty much just social media, because that's what's dictated. We already know that. That's not a secret to nobody. That shouldn't be a secret to nobody that social media is now in control of gangs. That is coming up. He got 100,000 followers. He hot on the internet because he did some stupid stuff and he popping and all this. The internet is now in control. social media. So it's just a continuous uphill battle for gang interventionists and gang prevention, grassroots or people that's just involved in a daily. See, listen, you're not gonna be able to stop gangs. Gangs is here; they're gonna always exist. Because once I put an end to Crips and Bloods, they just gonna evolve into something else. It just won't be no Crips or no Blood. That's all that's gonna be. They're gonna create something else, and the the Crips and the Bloods are just either get along with them or end up fighting them or whatever the case may be. Who knows? But you know what we are up against is the game, the gangsterism, the attitude of the gangster. This is what we need to break. That's what we up against. We're not up against 9-0 and 6-0 and 40 and A-Tray and Hoover and Insane and VNG and Fruittown. We ain't up against none of that. We're up against the idea of, what's up? I'm hard. You feel me? That leads into the gang. And that's what you have to fight in gang prevention. That's GAMD. That's gang addiction mental disorder, because that's what's going to lead into it. You see the gang, and then you mimic the gang. The gang. Once you get home, what's up? You seen that outside. You didn't see that inside, unless it was your brother playing with you or whatever. Or you seen it on TV now, on social media. So that's the thing to break. Oh, he's going to be bad as hell when he grow up. Oh, he's going to be bad when he grow up. That's what you have to break, because that is what leads into the game. You know that. Oh, he's going to be bad as hell. That's what the father job is, to break that. And control that. Because at 8, it's over with. Once it gets seeped in, now the brain got to develop it itself. And the situations in the environment is going to dictate how the brain develop it. That's why I take a fist. Can't do nothing by yourself. Not even that one family. That's why you ought to salute the families and the fathers, the people that got kids, they guided their kids to get out and do whatever without a gang. Man, you got to salute them parents on the back. Man, I got my kid out. I made him understand that you don't have to do that. That is not the route for you. You do not have to be that. You do not have to hang with them. You do not have to do none of that gang stuff. You don't have to go squabble up with nobody. You don't have to go do none of that. That is what you got to break. So when you look at the video, when you see videos like this, well, I like I said, I don't know if that's fake or real because he got it on the t-shirt. I don't know if it's a set stage or whatever, but what I do know is that GAMD is not fake. It's participated in all these stages, realness, whatever is going on. It's there. And if it's affected with your child, you got to jump in early and grab it. You can't allow it to grow, just like cancer and any other sickness. You cannot allow it to grow, because if it grows, then he's going to go out and experience, because the stuff that's going to happen is, listen, you got these kids like him that's acting like they tough, that got to be, even out here. I'm not going to even say, because I believe that's in another state somewhere, but it's still the same situation. Even with these dudes out here, some of my little weird homies, they get caught be calling their mom as soon as they get caught up in jail. First person they call, get me out of here. I want to get out. They ain't trying to face what's on that other side. That's why I always tell you, if you see it in the beginning, what make you, what is he going to be? Why is he trying to be from the hood? It's going to start off bad. But see, we have this thing. Oh, he gonna, oh, blood gonna, he gonna learn. He gonna grow. He gonna be all right. Don't worry about it. Watch, blood gonna be bull. Check this out. He learning right now. He learning what? He learning how to snitch. He learning how to turn down fades. He learning how to escape without facing whatever he finna face. It starts with he fight like this. And that's just one statistic of a kid that fight like this. Man, what are you doing? Why are you even out here? The addiction got him out here the same way the addiction of crack and morphine and heroin or anything else. RW, what it do? It is the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. No difference. West Side Life, what it do? Listen, let me explain something to you. It's these kids that come outside at these age brackets. They start off, they don't know what is going into being in the game, because they have it easy, because now it's almost consistent as the technology has caught up with everything. So it's more easier to find out shootings and all that. But never underestimate that your child is still going to have to participate in the murder once they get put on. This is the code of conduct for each gang. They all share this. There's no escaping that. May not do it now, but it's coming. So eventually they're going to have to cross that path. And there's nothing more dangerous than that. The current violence is not more dangerous than that. That's why the initiation process must be eliminated. And see, see, once you start talking about that, let me tell you something. That's gonna upset a lot of homies, right? Because that's why they like, man, this nigga need to shut up. Because they know, man, I ain't with all that. Because they want to keep putting people on. But the ones that want to keep putting people on is the ones that you need to come out to do the piece. Them the ones. Them the ones that want to keep it going. Because that level is a level that has never been crossed before by nobody. See, I was at the stage. I didn't care about none of that. I begged them not to put that white boy on my hood. I begged them. I said, man, please don't put this white. The 9-0s didn't come. That white boy didn't benefit nobody no how. And if they still dealing with that white boy, then that just let you know where it stands at. Because if you don't believe that white boy told, then you out of touch with reality of the system and gangs. And what I told them one night, they was looking at me like, we ought to sock this over. Get your gang IQ up. These people gang IQ are low. These people gang IQ are low. It is low. It is unintelligent. It is low. They do not think nothing for the gang anymore. The furthering of the gang is right now. Everybody is right now. So this is what's happening with this generation. All the leaders, everybody that's in their 20s, the frontliners, all them, they right now. Give me mines right now. Some of them under false flags, claiming they super murderers, they super killers and all that, you know. They getting over with 18 chains, because if you got 18 chains, that means you out here killing. You know, if you got an 08 Audi, you own a Maserati, you know, a Bentley, you know. This generation is under a false regime, and is the babies of the 80s, because they're 40 right now, and they the ones who control that false ideology in front of them. They make you think that it's quicker, it's easier to kill. To kill your homie than to fight and, you know, be at odds with him. It's easier to kill your homie. I'm gonna kill him before he kills me. And if we get caught together, I'm just gonna tell on him before he tells on me. And it's really not really they tell on me before I tell on him. It is that. You're scared when you're in that in that holding tank. You feel me? You want to get out. Hey, look. When the police come to the park and they take all of us to jail, why are you trying so hard to get out? Hey, officer, let me holler at you. I need to make a phone call. Woo. They just taking us down. Nobody is going to even be charged. We all finna get released. If you got some tickets and some warrants or something, then you probably gonna end up staying. But for the most case, everybody is just finna. They used to do us like that. And you could tell out of that who was scared, who going, you feel me? Especially if it was a real case involved, if they playing with us and picking us up on the charge. I mean, picking us up to see who gonna do whatever, you know. But 7 out of 10, you know, everybody get released from the substation, except, like I said, those people that got warrants or whatever, or they might have secretly got caught with something, some crack in their pocket, you know, weed, you know, we holding for the weed, you know. He got warrants holding him, you know, just different stuff like that. So you going to the county, you know, and we see, you know, we'll see, you know, but for the person that you don't got no warrants, you ain't on probation or parole, you don't got no crack on you, no weed on you, you're, you know, you're a shiner, you shining or whatever. You get, why are you so hard fighting, trying to, man, hey, I need to use the phone. I don't want, you feel me? I always trip off there because guess what? 9 out of 10, them the ones who they scared or that something is going. Baby Beak 99, what it do? It's all good. Welcome to the show. You know? So, I mean, I'm just saying that's what we go to. That's how we go to. That's what they used to do to the majority of the people out here, crash out here. So these lessons, man, you know, these kids this generation of kids cannot handle the police or this. We're in a no we're in the weakest state of law ever given. Everybody in my bracket, One Love from North Pole, North Highland, Hoodie Gang. Wow. Hey, welcome to the show, man. North Highland, is that what that is? We touching around the globe. Yeah, that's what we like. If it's GAMD out there, they need to pay attention to this. Welcome to the show, baby Big 99. You know, these kids cannot handle. We're in a basic state of, what do they call it? Soft on crime. If these kids can't handle this soft on crime era and they're getting caught up, wait until they're back hard on crime, because it's going to be a different agenda. It's going to be a different agenda. See, they can't handle the situations that they get caught up in right now. You know, it's always they created to get who's going to get down on who first. You know, that was created in the people that's 10 years younger than me. They the ones who created that. Even though in my bracket we still have we got a bunch of foul people in my bracket. it's just that they knew how to be the spies with it, you know. they knew how to keep it under wraps, and maybe they family protected them and stuff like that. But now it's to the point to where, you know, the police is gathering information from them. See, I wanted to implement my scared straight program to show you have to take these kids to the edge of where they want to go. And it has to be conducted correctly, you know, through some acquaintances of people that I know, the law enforcement that really want to stop, you know, is trying to cut down on kids joining gangs, you know. Through the particular grid programs and, you know, all the gang interventionists that they deal with. You have to use people like that, you know, so to let it be legitimate to the straight talk, to the straight scared straight kid. Because if you put these kids in situations that let them know that, hey man, you fumbled the football, but your homies is not gonna know about this, you know. But we telling you right now, homie, you didn't make the grade. You didn't already gave it up. You said too much. You finna get beat up. You know, possibly even killed. You know, we'll have a lot of more. We'll have a lot of more. You know, less participants. You know, like man, I'm outie. I'm not trying to. I ain't trying to get involved in that. But now you're gonna have the people that's gonna shine through it. You know, I got some young homies that'll make it all the way through, you know, but you got some that wouldn't make it, you know, and I'm like, oh wow. Like, oh wow, that's, you know, that is incredible, you know, the things that you hear, that you know, like, huh? Well, wait a minute. How did he get out of jail for that? You know, I don't even understand that. Y'all didn't ask him why or how he got out of jail for it. Y'all just let him get out of jail. I mean, just say he got out of jail, you know. But you know, we have to be this generation has you got this generation need to be put to the test because they so fake and it's in your face. You could tell just by the fighting and the arguments and what they fighting over. And he got 100,000 followers, so we have to do what he say. He the man, you know. It's all, you know, not a game, but it's all like, you know, it's an illusion. It's not real. Hey, Westside Life. Hello, Dr. Crip. Let's pray. Ending the sickness is on the culture list at 24. I hope you find funding. Great gang expert. You know what? Thank you for that comment. You know, I you know, funding, you know, when I do, for 10 years, we had Humanitarian Day. We give away clothes. We give away food, clothing, medical supplies, toys, bikes, whatever. We did that for 10 years. And it was the homies. It wasn't me. I might have been the face. I might have been the person who organized paperwork wise and everything. Yeah, I might have did all that. But it wasn't me who made that happen. It was the homies. I still got them over there right now, still doing their thing. The problem is that if you don't have the youth sold up, controlled, involved, it is going to blow over. And you have to make them the ones responsible. Hey, man, look, I need to do this thing. It costs $1,000. All right. Man, I got 300 for you. All right, for sure. I'm not finna take your money and go buy me an ounce of weed to go. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's known that the homies, we mess off the money that we get, you know, the crumbs. They have gave us crumbs in life. Gang interventionist prevention programs, individuals, everybody. Yes, they have given us crumbs, and we have messed up the crumbs. We messed up the crumbs that was given to us. But they got the ones out there that got the money and did what they were supposed to do with it. Shout out to Wiz. Ronaldo Weezer, he ain't here no more. Who gonna replace him? See, people got to step up. You know, we still got some out there today. Some grid workers out there today. Some homies that they want. They looking. When it get hard, they have to fill these lists with people. You know, the pickings get slim. You're getting some raw people out here. You know, that's why it's important for each hood to throw the picnics and do everything like we was talking about yesterday, you know, with the meetings and all that coming up. You know, you have to make the gangs responsible for their own. Don't rely on the gang to come and everybody do. Don't rely on that. Make them responsible. Show them we love you. Give them stuff and make them come together in their own so they can choose among their own to come represent. This is years of experience. That's all that is. This is just years of experience. That's all that is. I give all the homies their opportunities, you know. I give them all their chance to don't, you know, hey, what's up, man? I got 100 for you. All right, for sure. I'm only gonna call you twice just to remind you if you tell me that. So now, when the event comes, do not come and ask me for something for your family or whoever, because you're going to get it. I'm going to give it to you, but you're going to wait until the end where you have to clean up and help do this and help do that because you just chose to give me one. Hey, man, woo. Man, I got 100 for you. Now, don't worry about it. Don't say that because you want to say that in front of everybody. You don't have to do that. Because people want to look good. So you have to work your way through all those type of people and get to the core people that want to help, that got platforms, because they the G homie or they the frontliner or they the homie who got the money. You know, everybody gonna play their part. That's why it's important that when people do stuff, that they let their hoods do it, then come represent. This is just a little advice, but it's from years of experience. You know what I'm saying? It's from years of experience because that was my thing next. Is to, like I tell you, 8 trays, 9 O's. Century, Manchester. You got to do it, baby. You're doing it in the parks, so you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it. And make it big. You know, put them little barriers out there on Manchester and Century. in all the streets, you know, couple of through streets, let it, a few, cut the streets off. You got to go around, The communities is welcome. Everybody out here. You got a lot of businesses out there. I mean, that was the next level. That was the next level. So, yeah, I mean, but we accept donations. Anybody can donate to me right now because all donations are going to what. See, I'm always involved in something. I might as well say it now because people gonna find out anyway. But some of the people that I'm working with right now, we got people in prison. We got people on the street. We trying to get that. You have to bring all the cultures of everybody together. The lowrider culture, which they do it anyway. Everybody is already doing this, but we don't need the takeover people messing everything up. The ones that like to do all the stupid stuff in the streets. We talking about the real culture, the lowriders, the motorcycles, the bikes, the bike ride, everybody, the fast bikes, all those cultures because they have an attachment to gangs. You pull them out. The form is the target place because it's a round circle. You understand what I'm saying? And each group is out there representing. And we letting the kids go around. We got everything. The health, the diabetes, the cancer, the this and that, education, gaming. Now you got to add all that gaming for the youth, the coding people, the everything. All those vendors that go all around the way around the farm. You feel me? Where all those people, we set up the tracks. You feel me? That is big enough to do exactly what I want to do all the way around. It's amazing. It's coming in the future. It's going to take a lot to get it done, but we got some of the right people that's involved. We got some of the right people that's involved. And because you have to change the mindset of the youth. You got to get their minds to something else. You got to. If you don't do that, it's a situation. Let me play this again. What we talking about? Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Crip. Let me show you what we talking about. Let's get this. Let's get this going right here. Let's see this video.
What's up, Tracy?
Hey, Jaquez, this what I found in his room, man.
This the gun?
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, man. Where is he at?
He inside the house.
Damn.
That's why I don't know if it's real or not. Because with the shirt, and I don't know if it's a professional skit, but still, the situation is still
What is going on with you
very real
in
in
this
Black
situation
America.
in your mama house?
It's for my ops.
For your ops, what you know about an op at 16 years old?
Yeah.
They show up, I get them. I use that for my protection.
Son, that's not the way this world gonna work.
Yeah.
You need a gun for your protection for some ops at 16 years old?
Yep.
You supposed to be doing better than that. Why you got that smile on your face? This is not a laughing matter. This is serious. You understand that?
Well, that's just how the kids be.
Why are you talking back to your mom?
Because she don't listen to me and she be acting all crazy.
Your mama acting crazy? Are you being serious right now?
Yes.
You can't be right now. So what's this about you not going to school and shit and you hanging with the wrong crew coming in late carrying guns and shit? What is your problem?
I don't care.
You don't care? You don't?
Nope.
Do you need to talk to somebody, son? You need some counseling or something?
No.
So what the fuck is your problem? Because you're making me think something wrong with you. You know I love you, right?
Yeah.
So what is wrong with you?
Nothing.
Get that smile off your face. Nothing what?
I don't care.
You don't care. So do you know what
You
prison
don't
is like?
care.
You ready to die and go to
He said you ready to die and go to prison. That was the next one. But see, that's what he need to be shown too. It's a lot. And when you take this and you try to add it to the parents that's out here, you already know they doing that, bro. I'm hood, bro. You know, they doing all that crazy talking. Um, I really don't think me personally, I don't think parents should let them let their kids call them bro and all that type of stuff. I'm not a believer in none of that, you know. I mean, you could do it jokingly if we, you know, but far as a everyday and a response to, you know, me calling you by your name, you like, what's up, bro? You know, that's not, I don't think that, but that's just what you dealing with. So you have to adapt to what's going on. You got to adapt to some of the things that's happening out here with this generation, and you can't let it go, but you got to let it be known. Like, listen, I don't like when you call me bro or whatever the case may be, like that. Uh, but a lot of these kids got issues like that. You know, it's a lot of kids that got serious issues with situations like that. So now at this point, I'm knowing that this kid is fully GAMD, but it's through social media. I'm already knowing that's a social media uh, problem right there. Ops, you know, getting a burner. Like where like where you get where's you how'd you get this gun? You know, they amazed that he got this gun. He's 16. You know, the parents, they both seem like they loving parents, you know. So you don't know um, if it's if it's really if it's really um, you know, a real situation or not. But I, I the things that these kids find themselves into right now, you know, once they get a sense of actually shooting that gun, then you got a serious problem. Once that gun go off and they the ones who squoze that trigger, it's a serious situation after that. Now, can that be saved and broken right now? Yes, it can, but it take more than just talking. You know, it's some physical stuff that got to be involved in that, because he under the illusion that he's tough. So that has to be broken, whether I set that situation up or not. That has to happen. And if he get broken, then how is he going to react to being broken? You know, so you got to be ready to respond to both those emotions, you know, being broken and the breaking and being broken. You know, you got to respond to that from the parents, you know. And that's a tough choice out here right now. You know, these kids out here dying at 15, 16, just pavement food, you know, on the ground cold. I don't think there's no worse feeling in the world than a parent to come somewhere in Los Angeles and a child is somewhere laid on the street, cold, just slumped, just laid out. I mean, that got to be some serious pain right there, you know. One move away. Hey, Dr. Crip, ending the sickness. Your experiences in life define who you are. No more at 24. Thank you. One move away. You absolutely right. We got a lot of experiences. We've been through a lot of stuff, man. Listen, let me tell you something. It's so much stuff that goes in with being in a game that the average kid is not built, is not ready or built for it, because you know you have these situations to where kids is coming in through their families, and the parents are not allowing it, but they're going with it because the child has too much freedom and is too hungry to see and witness. So, I mean, you can't blame all the parents. We want to blame all the parents, but we can't just blame all the parents, because if the parents said, "Hey, listen, I don't want you to gang bang. I gang bang. It's not, I don't want you to do that. I want something else for you. I want you to do something." If you tell the child that and the child don't listen, and you try to force the child and the child still don't listen, I mean, your hands are kind of tied. But you don't want to give up. You don't want to give up on them. So that's why you have to start early. That's what the 80 babies are supposed to be teaching their kids right now, early, to avoid them becoming 12. I mean, avoiding them when they become 12 and 13, that they don't, gangs is it's not an option, but it's something that I was never raised up under. I may have seen it, but I was, mentally protected from it, because you got to be on it to, to deter it from the mind of the child. So that's why all that stuff they tell you about, get the activities going with your kids, find these activities for your kids, something that they like, the extracurricular activities, stuff like that, to deter that type of stuff, because this is really a uphill battle. See, that's what we did in Unity 1. See, in Unity 1, we took all the guys with the tattoos because we knew the kids will respond to that. And out of that is where we find out who has interest in it. Like, far as, yeah, my brother, woo. So now we contacting your family, your brother. Hey, man, where you from? Oh, you from the east side? Look, man, we was at the school today, man, such and such, man, and your little brother, man, woo. Like, I don't know, you don't want your brother to follow in your footsteps. Nah, man, that's good. I didn't know he was really like that. Yeah, man. He's 7. He paying attention. He looking. He was like, my brother this, my brother that. Yeah, for real. Like, man, that's good looking, bro. And that's how we get those people interested from that gang in Unity 1, because we didn't go to the parent. We went to the brother, his older brother, or sister or somebody. Like, yeah, because that's then you go to the family, the parents, and all that type of stuff, because you don't want these kids out here participating in the gang violence that's going on out here. But it is definitely time to get a hold of No More and 24, because if these dudes can stop the violence, then we can say, don't put nobody else on. And that's the real problem right there, because you're going to run into them real goons like, you know what? I feel you, Dr. Crip, but you know what? What all that bullshit you talking about? You need to go on back over there and worry about what's happening. And them the ones that you want to get and get them to understand that No More 24. That should be the number one thing on people's mind right now. No more in 24. We don't want it. We don't need no more Crip. What we need, some infants and babies and newborns. I said, listen, They was like, "Hey, big homie," I said, "Man, I'm not giving nobody no newborn. I'm not doing none of that, bro." I'm not, you know, and I really was the one who was questioning all that. That's why I didn't really want to participate in all that. All them young dudes getting put on. That's how I end up getting shot because those dudes don't have no, they didn't grow up. And dudes don't care about, they didn't grow up in that neighborhood over there. They don't know nobody on 96, 95th, 94th, 93rd, 92nd, 89th. You know, they don't know nobody over there. You know, that's what's happening in each of these neighborhoods. The kids are coming from different locations. You shouldn't. That's why I said no more. If the kid is not born and raised over here and he ain't 18, don't put him on, man. What's the problem? Don't don't do it. Don't put him on. But you know, it's an uphill battle because it's one of the hardest things to attack because you're gonna have them ones, and if the ones in their 20s, them the ones that's gonna be opposed to that. Like, man, I ain't doing that. And them is the ones that you have to get under control. Those are the ones that we need under control. We have to get those dudes together. If we can't get those, then it's going to be a problem. Like I said, when I was out there begging them dudes not to put the white boy on, you know, I was talking to the ones they in their 20s because they're going to do what they want to do because they earned it, you know. You think I would have been begging that dude if he didn't have 10 years or anything like that? If he would have had 6 or 7 or 8 years, I'd have socked him out. What? Man, this white boy ain't finna be from my hood. What are you talking about? And see, people up against that fight, you know? Because because so what, I'm in my 50, whatever, I'm locking. You don't have too many people in their 50 finna lock with what they look, because I'm not on drugs, I don't do drugs. You know what I'm saying? I'm I'm finna get it in. I don't care about none of that. But the bracket is you know, it's sickly, we out of shape, everything. So, you know, this is detrimental that your child do not be from these gangs, man. You don't want your kid from a gang in 2024 and beyond. This is what you don't want. So we have to find a way to we have to find a way to get it done. You know, we have to find a way with these programs. We need extracurricular activities with programs. You know, I constantly tell you, second agenda when they get at these meetings. You know, when they meeting at these parks and these gang meetings that's coming up, these summits and conferences, whatever people got going. Number one is no more at 24. That's the initiative. Number two is Bloods and Crips need to start teaching trades to their young homies. It is time to that they start teaching some type of trade to get involved in this hair, nails, construction, automotive, everybody. Western Avenue, Queen XC, what it do? It is time that they get involved in all that. That we create these programs for these kids and stop relying on these outsiders to help us. The Bloods and Crips have enough money between them right now with my bracket, above my bracket, and under my bracket. They got enough money right now to where they can start forming things. It's about who want to be a part of it. They have to just present the question out there. Man, we need people that got trade skills, that got time, that want to donate their time to commit to these Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes of teaching these kids trades. Man, come learn a trade. Whatever it is. Because it is imperative that these kids learn how to use something to their advantage. Because I don't know nothing. I don't know how to cut hair. I can't play bricks. I don't know how to paint. All I know how to do is run my mouth. And when I was selling, I was a good drug dealer too. But not, I didn't get a diploma. I did what I was supposed to do. I took care of the responsibilities of what I was supposed to take care of. That's it. But it is definitely time that we teach these kids something other than coming to the park, coming to these streets, and getting put on. You know, we don't need any more youth like this young youth like this guy right here, man. Hey, this is Dr. Crip. Please like, subscribe, share, and all that. Hey, man, I want to thank everybody for coming through, man. RW, Westside Life, Baby Beak 99. Welcome to the show, man. It's all good. North Holland is in the house. We done went global, y'all. Queen XC, one move away. Western Ave, Queen XC. Hey, man, please like, subscribe, share. Let everybody know that we back. And we'll be back again tomorrow. This is Dr. Crip. I'm out.